over in John 6 and 7, it says this. Do you want to follow me? John 6 and 7. Do you want to put that up, sister? So, might not have anybody here that has the Bible. John chapter 6, verse 53. We're going to read 53 through 57. Jesus said to them, I tell you the truth. Unless you eat the flesh of the Son of Man and drink his blood, you have no life in you. Whoever eats my flesh and drinks my blood has eternal life. This is the promise. And I will raise him up at the last day. For my flesh is real food and my blood is real drink. Whoever eats my flesh and drinks my blood remains in me and I in him. Just as the living Father sent me, and I live because of the Father, so the one who feeds on me will live because of me. You can't get up out of the grave unless you believe in Jesus. You can't do anything without having this connection with Jesus. I tell you the truth. Unless you eat the flesh of the Son of Man and drink his blood. This is the blood. This is the indication that you believe. So you're eating the flesh and drinking of the blood. He says, when you do this, you believe that there is life, that the life is in you, that is in me. And then he says, whoever eats my flesh and drinks my blood has eternal life. Does that mean that just simply because I take of the Lord's Supper that I've got eternal life? That is a symbol. This is just a symbol. What is the requirement? What is the requirement for eternal life is that the Father that is in Jesus, the same power that raised Christ up, that we believe in that power. We believe that God sent Jesus Christ for our sins. He says, and I will raise him up at the last day. And then he goes on to say, just in verse 57, he says, just as the living Father sent me, I live because of the Father. Just as God sent me, I live because of the power. I live because of the Father. So the one who feeds on who? Feeds on Christ, right? Will live because of God sending Christ. All right? Let's go to Revelations. Revelations 19. This is just a little help this morning. Just a little help. Because I think sometimes it would be wise if the church was full that on the first Sunday we just stopped taking it for granted and not truly understand the significance of taking the Lord's Supper. This is not a party. You know, a lot of times, a lot of talking in the church. There's a whole lot of stuff going on. But this particular part of service, and I've never figured it out. And I imagine there's pastors and priests and folks that has way greater minds and capacity to understand the Word of God than I do. But I've always wondered, in every church that I've ever been to, they always take the most significant part of the service and put it on the end. You ever thought about it? This is the most significant part of church, and we put it on the end, and we want it to happen in about 5 minutes. Because if you don't have this connection here, if you don't believe in the resurrection and that God got up and that you are truly partaking part of his resurrection, then the rest of it don't even matter. If you don't understand the significance of taking the Lord's Supper, breaking the bread, then the rest of all of this makes no sense. But we take it and put it on the tail end of service. And we want to do it real quick, and we want the benediction, and we want out of it. Revelation 19. Revelation 19. 19 and 9. You're going to be good at it here in a minute. Revelation 19 and 9. Then the angel said to me, write, blessed are those who are invited to the wedding supper of the Lamb. Blessed are those who are, you're invited. This is the supper. He says, blessed are those that are invited to the wedding supper of the Lamb. Who is the Lamb? The Lamb, the Bible says the Lamb was slain before the foundation of the world. In other words, Jesus was dead before the world ever began. That's what he said. Blessed are those who are invited to the wedding supper of the Lamb. Who is the Lamb? Jesus Christ. He was slain from the foundation of the world. Then he says, and he added, these are the true words of God. And you can stop right there. These are the true words of God. Blessed are, have you been invited? Have you been invited? Have you been invited to the wedding supper? Yes. Because if you haven't got your invitation, if you don't have your ticket, and my brothers and sisters, let me assure you that this is a short journey.